Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to today's NGS Division B Northeast match, Durotan's Couch. versus amateur opponents. I definitely feel like I'm going to mispronounce that team name, like I'm assuming every other caster, but excited for today. Thank you for tuning in and cheering on these two teams. I'm stoked. Hopefully you guys are all stoked too. As you can see here, we have Alterac, D-Shire, Volskaya, and Towers of Doom banned. And amateur opponents did go with first pick Braxis Holdout. So in just a couple of minutes, I mean, everybody's in the lobby, so we might get this game started like pretty much right on time. Alrighty here. Braxis Holdout. Every time, so I started saying that Braxis Holdout was a not popular map, starting last week, and then after I said that, every single game that I've casted after, there's been Braxis Holdout. So I guess it's more popular than I thought. All right, so we have Bishop over here. Hey, Black Cat, good to have you here. We have a Durotan's Couch fan in the chat, hoping for a victory for Durotan's Couch. I'm gonna make sure I enunciate that as I put on my nerd glasses. Like, if you guys don't have blue light glasses, I highly recommend them just because if I don't have these glasses after maybe an hour of playing or an hour of just computer stuff, I get the worst headache ever. So, highly recommend it. Great for gaming. I think, yeah, you can kind of see like the yellow tint, but it's kind of a lightish tint. Some people in chat are asking me where my name comes from. So, for those who don't know, sexy X. So I don't claim that I am sexy, but I just like it when guys call me sexy because it makes them uncomfortable in the game. But basically, how that name came about was I was an engineering nerd in college, and if you know that the integral of e to the x is e to the x, right? And so someone put that on my bulletin board in front of my like door. You know how like every college dorm room freshman door has like a little thing. And so it says integral e to the x equals e to the x. It just said like sex equals x. And just after a couple of months, they just said sexy xy. So that's how I got it. And that's what people in chat here in the lobby are asking. I'll take you guys into the chat so you guys are kind of part of it too. I would laugh when guys in games called me sexy in NGS. Trolls. Hey, Sir Noble, thanks for joining. Another Durotan's Couch fan over here. Appreciate you hopping into the stream and cheering on these two teams for an awesome game today. All right. I mean, I'm ready. I'm assuming that both teams are right now planning out their strategies for Brax's holdout, looking for, you know, strong solo laner. But, you know, with this type of map, you can go with a 1-4 or a 1-3 with a roaming type of hero. Like, I mean, popular ones, Genji, it can be a Zeratul, it can be Tracer or any other type of melee assassin. I would like to be embarrassed, but it sounds like an interesting emotion. This is going to be a. Hey, Chips with Salsa, thanks for joining too. Cheering on Durotan's Couch. All right, I mean, if you peeps are cheering for Durotan's Couch, like, is it impartial if I cheer for amateur opponents? Like, yeah, I gotta even it out, you know. But I appreciate you in here just cheering on these teams. Beautiful Holiday says I'm not awesome. Zul rules in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in and joining too. What was E-Day saying? I was saying E-Day in general. We have an E-Day fan in the chat also. We either have a bunch of, as you can see in the game chat, a bunch of awesome people. We got Butte Holiday being a humble person. She's throwing out those compliments here and there, but I've seen her play, and she while she's nice in chat, she is not nice with her hero. She just run all over you guys. So hoping for a good match here, hoping for, game threes. But yeah, looks like in the chat we're almost ready. Yeah. So we're gonna get started. E-Day best day. What does E-Day play? I'm gonna, what is it called? It's not Google stalking. What would you call it if you're just hot stalking? Is that what you'd call it? Okay, so E-Day's the tank. Ooh, strong tanks too. Hope to see a Diablo in this Braxis holdout. I love playing Diablo in Braxis holdout. Our fish is jumping out of his bowl already. This chat, man. That's the thing I like about NGS. This is my first season casting and playing. NGS is just like everybody. This is like such a different feeling than playing Storm League, like by 10 times. And I'm assuming all you people who are watching, you've known that already, but it just makes me super happy that I don't know why I joined, but I just like hopped on in. So glad to have all you guys here watching. Glad to cast these two teams. Zorul says, Butte humble day. Yeah, she's humble. It's gonna be a spicy match. So, for all those who are joining right now, we have Durotan's Couch versus Amateur opponents, Game 1 at Braxis. I think I have, was it? Just making sure my settings are all good. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's all good. And here we go. 7th Ace, welcome to the stream. Hey, thanks for with the feedback for the Div channel, by the way. That should be all changed up. But other than that, thanks for joining in and cheering on Durotan's couch. Super appreciate it. And we have Durotan's couch with the first ban here. Strong. I mean, you got the strong heroes, of course. You got the Uther. You got the Hogger. Sonya's getting a lot more bans nowadays too. I feel like my typical Storm League bans of like Chromie and Zul'jin are not being popularly banned at this point. But definitely Hogger, Uther, Sonya. What else? So Braxis holdout, definitely wave clear will be strong here. So a strong mage ban would be pretty good. Looks like Joanna, first ban for Durotan's couch. Got a Brightwing ban. Strong healers left. So got the Stukov and the Uther. But no damage bans as of yet. There we had the Stukov ban, really choking down the support picks in this game. I wonder if they just go all in and just ban the Uther too. They still have the strong solo laners. I'm not sure if there's any Rexar players in this game, but oh, there's the Chromie ban. Okay. So let's see what Durotan's couch throws up for their first pick. There is the Rexar. So wild card drafts the Rexar in the solo lane. That's going to be a hard matchup. I mean, I guess if it's going to be hard with the Sonya, Leoric could be pretty strong against the Rexar. Possibly Diva. But on the side of amateur opponents, we have Sonic's Bro drafting the Cassia, and then E-Day 15 with the Mei. So Goliath drafts Tassadar. And then we have a Tyrande on Atlas. So we're looking for either a tank ban or another DPS ban. So like an auto attack ban would be pretty... Oh, okay, so they're banning the Varian tank. Looks like just trying to... I mean, if the Varian tank was there, it would pair in pretty well with Tyrande's stun. I don't see many Varian tanks, so maybe it's like a popular pick with Durotan's couch here. Yeah, Zorul's Tyrande. I haven't seen a Tyrande in a long time, but I love the follow-up potential of Tyrande. Especially if Tyrande follows up with the tank very well. And then we have a Sylvanas ban from Durotan's couch. I don't think... I mean, you still have the Uther, who's a strong pick. I'm not sure if there's many other healers. So you have the Ariel. Okay, Ariel's strong, lots of walls, especially near the point. But Chen, I like the Chen matchup into the Rexar, because once the... If Misha can have her stun baited out, Chen can die directly on Rexar there himself. And as long as Chen can chip down Rexar, could be a winning matchup, but it's going to be a hard skill execution for STS Terminator there. So we have Captain Wedge on the Anubarak, and then ooh, we have a Tracer roaming for Durotan's couch. So waiting for one final DPS pick from amateur opponents here. And possibly Oriel Gul'dan. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of agree with these old rules. That would have been a cool Oriel Gul'dan game, but Raynor with Mei slow could do really good work there too, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. I really like the idea, the fact that Durotan's couch has a roaming hero. That way, Goliath, Atlas, and Captain Wedge on the tank and DPS and heal can just manage the point, while Offish with the Tracer can kind of go back and forth to, how do you say, try to get ganks in the solo lane. What year is this? Has Tyrande seen buffs or nerfs? I feel like it's been like half a year or a year since Tyrande's seen any type of play or change, but to be honest, I suck at support, so Tyrande is one of my main supports, mainly because I like following up on the Tyrande with the Tyrande stuns. Yeah, Chen, I guess if Offish comes up to try to gank Exterminator, then Chen has pretty good escapes, has the stagger and the shield to get away, but I think a lot of this game is going to be decided on the rotations of Offish. Anyways, let's get started with this game. So on the side of Durotan's couch, we have Offish on the Tracer, Alice on Alexstrasza, Goliath on the Tassadar, Wild Card on Rexar, and finally Captain Wedge tanking with Anubarak. And then on the side of amateur opponents, we have Beautiful Holiday on Ariel, Sonic's Bro on Cassia, Cactus Hem on the Raynor, as Terminator on the Chen, and finally E-Day 15 on the May. So looking at the talents here, it looks like we have quest talents for Tassadar and Tyrande here. Tyrande not opting for the Owl build, opting for the Lunar Flare build here, just to get more damage, more range on her E stun, which can pair really well with Anubarak's Q E dive. Have Cassie going the quest build here too. I'm always interested in what the soul landers are getting. So looks like wild card here, going for the minions and mercenaries talent, hoping to get maybe one of these mercenary camps to help push the soul lane. While Chen is going the auto attack heal build. So I like that choice. And we see here that Terminator has kind of chipped away at wildcard down to half HP here. Just getting crazy damage, especially on those brew soaked. Wildcard gets taken down by Exterminator. Nice pick by ST Terminator as the rest of Durotan's couch comes to shift on up. Captain Wedge just slightly missing the stun, but Tyrande does get the E. So having a split lane here, trying to soak the lanes while Tassadar is coming the bot lane. We do have amateur opponents going for early Merc camps. Sonic's Bro and Beauty Holiday working on the Bruiser camp here, while E-Day 15 is harassing the top line. We do have Lunar scouting from the top. As Captain Wedge dives on in, Beautiful Holiday looking very low here. Offish going to get the bomb and the kill on Beautiful Holiday. Goliath also looking very low. E-Day 15 looking for that final hit. Oh, this is quite a gank from Durotan Scotch. Oh, Anubarag! Oh, what a spear from Sonic's Bro to just lose out on getting the invade. Very nice small skirmish there from both sides, but the Merc camp does go for amateur opponents. Don't kill angels, okay. Beauty Holiday looking for some mercy here. Did Rainer go? Oh, Rainer went Exterminator build this game. Okay, going for Merc camps to help with the push here in both lanes. We do have Merc camps going from top and bottom here. As E-Day 15, Beautiful Holiday and Sonic's Bro pushing from the bottom. Captain Witch sneaking a cap top. Here comes Cactus Ham with some chip damage with Sonic's Bro here. In the top lane, ST Terminator now experiencing a little bit of trouble, but does have that siege camp pushing top. Was unable to grab that lane. ST Terminator healing and just batting away at Misha here. Bottom lane here, E-Day 15 looking a little bit half health, but Offish blinks right into a kill, but Atlas is also super low. Looks like amateur opponents is going to get the majority of this objective, while Tracer is going to be up in about 10 seconds here. SC Terminator healing on up with the level force here. Yes, going the Ignite build just for some more damage on that Rexar if they can dive in. Amateur opponents strong control of this point at 68%. Tracer coming on in will arrive in about 5 seconds here. E-Day 15 scouting the bush, pulling out Captain Wedge. Captain Wedge looking for a stun, but doesn't want to go for the follow-up as the first Zerg wave goes for amateur opponents. Good job on the early Zerg wave right there. Zulrul says, holy smokes, what a domination. I mean, I think it was good kills on both sides. It's 1 kill to 4, but still is a really good gank call from Durotan's couch here. Yes, it was spicy. Killing Ariel was a sin. Alright, so we have the Zerg wave pushing top here. Goliath on clear duty as Sonic's Bro, Beauty Holiday, and E-Day 15 works on that bottom wall. Rainer is going to go bot to defend against that own Zerg. We have just 53% of the Zerg wave left with the Guardians from Zerg pushing. Diving on into Sonic's Bro. The stun comes out. Offish kicks, doesn't quite get the bomb on Sonic's Bro. Rewinds out right in the middle of the Zerg wave, but Sonic's Bro is able to get out with 300 HP here. And they're able to save their healing fountain, which is pretty good, but they've lost their top wall. Really good initial push from amateur opponents here. No Merc camps out yet. Captain Wedge looking for a dive on Sonic's Bro. Doesn't quite get it. Sonic's Bro gets healed by Ariel. Offish coming on in. Harassing Sonic's Bro here as Captain Wedge is looking pretty low and gets taken out by Sonic's Bro here. As Terminator trying to work on Wildcard. Does get Wildcard to about a 4th mana. So it's just, even though it's not chipping away at the health, it's chipping away at the mana. Looks like amateur opponents is looking at an invade in the Bruiser camp. Level 7's just coming online for Durotan's couch here. And we do have the Exterminator from Rainer, so this is going to be a quick clear for amateur opponents. As Goliath looks to scout the bush, but not able to invade and protect that cap. Wildcard looks like use the tap here. SC Terminator is trying to heal up, trying to get some chip damage off Wildcard here, but gets stunned, pulls a stagger. And I'll say Sonicsburg questing pretty well here at 41 stacks. And Tassadar almost finished with the Q stack here. So good job on Goliath on putting up that stack. Nice initial stun by Atlas. Not enough to command the kill, but Captain Wedge will be taken down by Cassia again. Atlas stunned against the wall by Beautiful Holiday. Gets taken down. Good stun by Beautiful Holiday. The bomb comes out. Leaves Beautiful Holiday with 170 HP. Not quite a kill there. And that puts the amateur opponents pretty much at level 9. So full level lead ahead for amateur opponents. Zulrul says, such a rough matchup for a noob. Yeah, it's, as Zulrules is pointing out in the chat, Twitch chat here, is mainly a lot of auto attack damage coming in from amateur opponents as Cactus Ham gets sniped with an owl from Atlas. But yeah, I totally agree. Anubarak looks like did go the spell armor first, and instead going for the dive talents on the E next. Captain Wedge here looking for a flank and a gank. Will he see Sonic's bro? Alfish sees Sonic's bro looking to dive. Captain Wedge doesn't quite get the E. And Atlas also doesn't get the lunar stun. Alfish able to warp out, get out of time here. E-Day 15 stuns the entire team. Sonic's bro still chasing here. Nice slow by E-Day 15 on Captain Wedge. Beautiful Holiday pretty low at 400 HP. Gets aggroed by the boss just a little bit, but ST Terminator able to get the bot point. Wildcard is at low mana too, so won't be able to contest, so Offish comes down to help. But we do have Sonic's bro coming up to get some lane pressure on the top lane as level 10s are online for amateur opponents here. Very scary position for Goliath as the lightning ball comes out. Goliath will fall to Cassia. Sonic's bro, nice use of the ult there and the avoidance, or the Surge of Light to activate the avoidance, get that kill on Tassadar. And so the bot looks like with that advantage the amateur opponents have, they're looking for chipping down the health on the fort. 8A15 anchoring the bush here, sees Offish, which lets the amateur opponents kind of step back just a little bit here. Down in the bottom lane, as Terminator really bodying the Misha here, and it's able to get control of the top lane. Looks like we have Captain Witch coming in. Nice whip by Beautiful Holiday into the ice wall as... Oh, and E-Day 15 won't get the Blizzard stun as there's a nice unstoppable E out by Captain Wedge. Both teams posturing now that they both have level 10. Captain Wedge looking for a web here. Not sure which one to go for. Blizzard doesn't land. Oh, and a nice stun on Cactus Ham. Following up with Captain Wedge. Captain Wedge does cocoon Rainer with a black hole coming out from Goliath. This is a 4v4, but now it's a 3v4 with Alfish going down. Peeling out by Captain Wedge with the Q here. And E out. Nice little juke by Captain Wedge to save himself. Sonic's bro looking to chase the Goliath. E-Day 15 chasing the Atlas instead. It looks like amateur opponents will regain capture of the top lane. ST Terminator really doing a good job down bot lane, just harassing Wildcard and making sure that Wildcard, if he doesn't have health, then at least he doesn't have mana. So I really like the way that ST Terminator is playing this matchup down the solo lane. E-Day 15 with an ice wall. Goliath has a choice between a rock and a hard place. Takes the hard place and is taken down. Nice stun by Beautiful Holiday on Captain Wedge. Really good, I really like Beautiful Holiday stuns here. Do they go stun talent? Yep. So 3 stun talents left on the quest for Beautiful Holidays level 4. As the Zerg wave is going to go bot from amateur opponents here. SC Terminator at pretty low health. But Chen... Okay, Chen did go Brewmaster's Bounce, so if at full shields the regeneration is much faster. But it looks like we have 5 people from Durotan's Couch engaging on in. Got a stun from Misha with the Cassia Cocoon. Sonic's bro gonna be safe. Dives in with the Fen. Misha goes down. At least Wildcard in a tough position here. That top 4 will go down. SC Terminator diving on in. Stunned not only by Atlas, but also by Captain Wedge. Really nice play by the healer and tank there. Goliath gets caught in the ice wall. Blizzard comes on out. And Goliath peeling himself with the black hole. Will it be enough to save? Captain Wedge with a nice peel. And Offish gets the kill on Sonic's Bro. Very nice counter engage there. As the Zergway is pushing in with 58%. Goliath trying to clear as fast as possible. And we'll say that Goliath has fully stacked that Q quest, which makes the clearing a lot easier with the Zergway. Offish chasing in Cactus Ham. A lot of better chasing potential from Durotan's couch here as opposed to Amateur Opponent. Offish decides to back on up because there is a lane that needs to be cleared in the back as both teams start to reset. 13s against 12 in the favor of Amateur Opponents here, as ST Terminator looking to bully Wildcard just some more in that top solo lane. Both teams going for their siege camps. That damage from Chen is just nuts. Let's look at the damage. Whoa, we have a crazy amount of damage coming out from Tassadar here. 54,000, about 10k above the high damage Cassia down here. But we'll see Cassia spike up with the level 1 talent, Static Electricity, where if you fend, it'll throw out lightning bolts towards other nearby heroes. Zorul says, Ario confirmed better than Tracer. Oh, we have a dive on Rainer here, but nice save by Beautiful Holiday and a heal coming out for Cactus Ham as Icewall takes a bear and a Goliath. Goliath is going to be stunned here as Cassia is cocooned. SC Terminator on the back line while Office responds with their back line in kind. Cactus Ham looking very low here. Will they get... Oh! Office not able to confirm that kill, but Beautiful Holiday with the damage. Ray of Hope, yes. Beautiful Holiday going Ray of Heaven for damage on the W as Tyrande goes down from Panda Pals. Nice hit by Beautiful Holiday on Wildcard here. Will SC Terminator be able to slow Wildcard enough? Not quite. Good peel by Captain Wedge. And that's level 15. That was a nice play by Beautiful Holiday, saving Rainer there and also just stunning the enemy team into the walls. Only have 4 stacks though. I thought there'd be more. As Cactus Ham's Exterminator will make quick use of this boss as that boss starts to head in the top lane with a Bruiser Camp going down in the bot lane. Looking for an invade here. Looks like Durotan's Cal's trying to invade before level 16, but Tracer and Tron are going to be quite late. Atlas scouts with the Lunar Flare. Not going to be doing much though because Tassadar Goliath has to be defending the boss in the top lane here. EDA 15 doing a good job of anchoring in the bush, but the top Merc Camp will be captured by Amateur Opponents. We have an Ice Wall on Atlas here, but Amateur Opponents won't be in time to follow up on that Atlas Blizzard. Got a stun by Wild Card on SC Terminator and Beautiful Holiday, but not much follow-up here from Amateur Opponents. We have both control points going for Amateur Opponents for this first half, while the boss top and waves top are cleared, in addition to this bottom Bruiser Camp. Offish trying to chip away at SC Terminator, but those shields are just too strong. That means that SC Terminator can just chip Offish down to, holy, a 4th health here. Stagger coming out while there's a team fight going up in the middle of the map here. SC Terminator stuck right in the middle of the team. We do have a ping called for Goliath. Looks like EDA 15 may be looking for an engage here. Q coming out from Goliath. This is a 16 versus 14 fight. So Amateur Opponents is trying to force. But, oh, this is stunned by Captain Wedge here. EST Terminator is able to come out. A slow and a blind from EDA 15 just to scare him off just a little bit. But that will mean a strong Zerg wave from Amateur Opponents going in top. And both teams look to not only defend but to attack. Offish getting chunked half health by Sonic's Bro here. And we do have Static Electricity from Sonic's Bro. We have a Goliath and a Bear taken by the Ice Wall here. Captain Wedge able to get out just in time. This is going to be a huge wave along with an Hyperion coming into this top keep. Atlas looking a little bit low. Wildcard also down to half health, and Captain Wedge goes down. Atlas at 500 health. Wildcard at 400 health. Gets taken down by S Terminator. Oh, not quite good heals by Atlas here to save Wildcard. We still have 91% Zergwave coming in as Atlas goes down along with Offish. And this is looking like GG for Amateur Opponents for Game 1. Triple blinds. Yes, from... Yeah, triple blinds from the Ariel, from May, from Cassia. It's a good catch there by Zul Rules. But really good play by the. Oh, let me take out the chat. By amateur opponents there. I will say I really liked how Chen played in that top lane. I mean, Rexar is known as a very tough hero to lane against because Rexar can clear the lanes while Misha can cap the point, but Chen as Terminator did a really good job of getting the dive, the Q dive onto Rexar's wildcard's Rexar there. Really looking for. I was looking forward to more Tracer offish roaming. I think it was kind of hard to gank in his Terminator, so it was good. Kind of a mild counter pick by SC Terminator to pick the Chen with offish on the Tracer here. Yeah, as the rules, I completely agree. Chen just dunking. I mean, the 65,000 is because of the solo lane, like just bashing on Misha. Hashtag poor bears. But yeah, I really like the way that amateur opponents played that game. Hats off to S Terminator for playing a great, not only top lane, but also good team fighting with the Chen here. And I'll say Beautiful Holiday did some good healing. Saved Rainer a couple of times, especially when it was dived by Captain Wedge and Offish there too. So Beautiful Holiday, S Terminator, as well as the rest of amateur opponents. Good game one. So while we wait for the rest for the game number 2 here, um, yeah, I will say, let's see, let's go to the map band to see what could potentially get picked up next here. So here we have. I'd like to see a Towers of. Actually, I'd like to see a Tomb of the Spider Queen match here. Um, you know what? Let's see. Most of the big solo lane maps are pretty much taken out. We don't have Dragonshire. We just played Braxis. Um, we mainly have a bunch of macro lanes left. It looks like we have the second game that's being started here, and we will be going to Garden of Terror. Garden of Terror map number 2. All right, as we get this game underway here, and potential bans. I mean, this Terminator is a pretty strong solo laner from what we just saw in that match. But yeah, if you remember from the last game, most of the popular supports were banned out, making it kind of tough on Atlas and Beautiful Holiday to pick the meta heroes. But we did see some really cool, like we saw some cool Toronto plays and we saw some cool Oriole plays. So not meta heroes, healers that game, making it very interesting in game 1. For game 2, we have Garden of Terror. We're gonna look for some quick Merc Camp heroes. Thinking about Hogger, Exterminator Rainer works too, Greymane, Sonya. I do wonder if they're going to be trying to bottleneck the support bans this game, but we'll see. Let me just make sure I tell everybody that I'm ready so we can jump into game number 2. All right, I'm going to take a quick. Looks like one of the team members is taking a quick break here, which is perfect because that means I'm going to feed my doggy a treat. So Bishop just sprawled out, but he knows the treat's coming. He hears that. The bag of the treats being opened up. Hey, bud. Say hi to the stream. You shake. Hey, that was a good boy. Bishop had a pretty rough day a couple of days ago, so I think I was streaming. Yeah, I was streaming on Sunday, casting an NGS match, and Bishop had gone into. This is my fault. He got into the kitchen and managed to eat like a Costco doggy treat bag. like a 6 pound bag of dog treats. It was like beef bone broth dog treats, and he ate all of it. I remember on stream I was trying to feed him treats, but he wouldn't take it. But the thing is, he didn't give me clues as to what was going on, but it was perfectly timed. Like after the stream ended last week, he just like barfed like completely, like not only on his casting chair, but for the rest of the night from 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. or 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. just like barfed like everywhere in my place. So I remember the next day he couldn't eat, but I took him to the dog park and he's having a lot of fun at the dog park and then barfed at the dog park, which was like a full 12 hours later. And I remember him coming back. He was just like traumatized. He wasn't like happy Bishop. He was just like traumatized, slow Bishop. But now he's looking okay. Basically, his thought process right now is just to hang tight until the stream is over so he can go out for pee pee. That is the update on Bishop. Bishop the Beagle, 4 years old. All right, looks like we're going to be starting game 2 in a couple of seconds. All right, I'm going to take you guys into the lobby with me. Got some tank chatter here in the lobby chat. All right, so game number 2, Garden of Terror. Like I said, we're looking for not just Merc Camp control, but also wave clear here too. Haven't seen a Hogger pick in a long time, nor have I seen many Hogger bans. I think the skill ceiling for Hogger, I think it's pretty tough. I mean, I like playing solo lane, but Hogger is like so hard for me. But love to see a Hogger match here. And we're heading into game number 2. All right, Durotan's couch looking to bring it back to make it an even 1-1 to go into game 3, while amateur opponents are looking to close it out 2-0 for the second game. Oh, Fish, sorry I missed your follow. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. All right, we have Stukov ban from Durotan's couch, while we have an Abathur ban from amateur opponents. So Brightwing was banned last game, along with Stukov. I wonder if they're going to take away the Brightwing again. Or maybe they look to ban the TLV for this map. The Chromie ban. Chromie was also banned. I believe it was Chromie and Brightwing that was banned from amateur opponents last game. And the Cassia band. Sonics Bro, I really like the way Sonics Bro played the Cassia. Definitely was really good at getting a lot of stacks early game. I mean, I know it's Braxis and you got 4 characters that you can stack against in the bot lane, but I mean, the damage output just really helped amateur opponents. And we have Cactus Ham first picking Sylvanas. Sylvanas is going to be really strong with the Black Arrow's trait to neutralize buildings with the Garden of Terra pushes. And we have OP Stad, drafted by Goliath, and the Brightwing from the Atlas. So right now, strong global presence from Durotan's couch here to try to catch some ganks out. We'll see if amateur opponents respond in kind. And E-Day 15 drafting the Joanna, which was banned last game, along with Anduin from Beautiful Holiday. Oh man, I haven't seen a Lightning Bomb Falling Sword combo in a long time, so I'm stoked for this. And I do like that both teams have pretty strong wave clear for this map. Currently, we don't have a really strong Merc camper from either side. Like, its Falstad would be the strongest one. Because those both are the auto attack picks for each side. Zorul says Pseudotan. Because I'm pretty sure the level 1 dishonorable discharge is still banned on Falstad. So possibly auto attack Falstad, but going auto attack Falstad into a Joanna might be tough with the blinds. So Deathwing and Murky banned from both sides here. Deathwing banned for the damage and the solo laning, but Murky being taken out for the wave clear. Interesting bans here. I wish I could go into the channels just to hear the thought process from the bans from each team. I feel like I don't know why I'm like sitting with my knee up here. I feel like I'm like, what was it called? Like L from Death Note? Except L from Death Note like sits on both feet, right? And like squats, like what they call Asian squats on a chair. Anyways, Captain Wedge drafting the ETC. We have wildcard on Dahaga. This is 3 globals, 4 globals if there's a stage dive with Durotan's couch. Oh, that is some strong Merc camping. Strong Merc camping from amateur opponents. So Greymane being drafted by Sonics Bro. And that's Terminator from Sonya here. So good Merc camp, like insane dive potential from amateur opponents. And Offish rounding out the picks with Orphea. I'm really like, I mean, Orphea is not a global hero, but I really do like the setup that we have from Durotan's couch. If anything, I'm more interested in how Durotan's couch plays this game. In terms of, was it like, I feel like it was not Dignitas. Was it Dignitas from HGC that would play a lot of global heroes? Anyways, while there's a lot of global pressure from Durotan's couch, there's going to be pretty strong dive and fighting from amateur opponents here. So this is going to be a pretty interesting game. 2 different play styles from each comp. Yeah, Zorul's no 5th global. Orphea is the odd one out, unfortunately. Yeah, now I'm looking at amateur opponent's team. If Sonya goes Leap along with the Falling Swords, Lightning Bomb, with a bullet from Greymane, then finally that's a Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas, it's going to be like pretty interesting. Anyways, got a quick pause here. Uh-oh. No comms for Durotan's couch. I'm stuck on this couch. I'm Hey, Zorul's as Terminator there. He's calling for you, man. I assume the pause was for a remake so you can get a 5th global. Oh, man. Discord was mad about the lack of a 5th global. I wonder what that 5th global could have been. See, I'm going through the heroes right now, and And they got rid of the Abathur. TLV, kind of? I mean, Zeratul can be like kind of a pseudo-global, or Malthael can be a pseudo-global with their cloak and their speed, mount speed, respectively. Hmm. Yeah, I can't think of any other global heroes off the top of my head. I mean, you have Hanzo level 20 that can global with the arrow. Maybe Ariel's flight and Kel'Thuzad's flight at level 20. Oh, Illidan with a pseudo global at the level 10. The Hunt. That would have been insane. And Illidan would have been cool. I mean, especially with all the merc camps out here and the wave clear needed. Zag. Yeah, you're totally right, Zul rules. Zag with the Nidus. That would have been, oh man, that would have been annoying to play against because there's no quick rotations that amateur opponents would have. All right, let's get on in. So on the side of Durotan's couch, we have Captain Witch on ETC, Atlas on the Brightwing, Goliath on Falstad, Wildcard on the Dahaka, and Offish on the non-global Orphea, while on the side of amateur opponents we have Sonic's Bro on the Greymane, E-Day 15 on Joanna, Beautiful Holiday healing with Anduin, Exterminator with the Sonya, and then we have Cactus Ham on the Sylvanas. So we do have, looks like Goliath, maybe, no, they're all, yeah, Goliath and Wildcard are going 2 lanes here. So we're going to go ahead and take the advantage of their globals pretty early, while amateur opponents going mid lane. As Terminator looking for both the top and bot to show on the map. Looks like as Terminator will be rotating to the bottom lane here. So we're going to see who catches up so the top lane. Terminator doing quick work, chunking Goliath down to half HP. We have a bribe from the Brightwing here. When we have auto tag build from Goliath. E-Day 15 looking for a gank. Might be tough. Sonya doesn't have that much damage yet. Unless they can proc. Oh, so we have Goliath coming out from time. I don't know if E-Day 15 was seen. So mid lane gets cleared by amateur opponents, which allows Sonic's Bro and Beautiful Holiday to go ahead and work on their first siege camp, while Offish and Captain Wedge working on their own siege camp in the mid lane. Atlas trying to get some wave clear against E-Day 15 here, while Cactus Ham doing some work on Wildcard. We do have spell damage. Yep, spell damage Q from Cactus Ham for the level 1 here. Everything else seems pretty... Oh. Everything seems pretty... So we have Block Party from ETC because of the auto attack from the Sylvanas and Sonic's Bro on the Greymane here. It looks like more of a bruisery tankish build from Dahaka, going the tissue regeneration talent. 2 camps coming out from amateur opponents here in the mid lane and the bot lane. Terminator and Goliath pretty low. They've been brawling with each other. Now Terminator doesn't have the level 4 spread slam, but it's probably a little too much to hop on in here as Captain Witch and Offish go for their bruiser camp. The mid siege camp gets cleared by amateur opponents as the first seed spawns in the bot lane. Oh, I really like the amateur opponents' timing with the siege camp here. That siege camp, or the bruiser camp, is going to come up right when the objective spawns. This is going to force Durotan's couch to make a decision. Should they cap or should they clear lanes? But remember, we do have globals from Durotan's couch here. So maybe this merc camp timing won't cause as much trouble as I think. So Cactus Ham opting to stay top to push with the bruiser camps here, while we have 3 versus 3 down in the objective. Offish trying to channel here. Goliath bringing up the rear here. This is going to be a 4v4 at the objective. E-Day 15 using the W, but doesn't quite stun anybody quite yet. Goliath trying to stack on Sonic's Bro here with the W. And Captain Wedge opting to tap before diving into this team fight. We have E-Day 15 in the Bushes, but Sonya gets stunned and polymorphed. Oh, Atlas looking really low here. Chased by Exterminator. Oh, and the spread doesn't quite get Atlas. Sonic's Bro looking really low at 600 health, trying to get the Goliath. The Captain Witch trying to wall off. Uses the Q, doesn't quite hit the Sonya here. And amateur opponents will be giving the top objective. Cactus Ham, while Cactus Ham tried to push with a top, Bruiser only got half of a gate and a turret. So good defense by Dahaka on that top lane here. Siege camp being taken up by Offish and Captain Wedge here. All Merc camps have been taken up from amateur opponents. And we're just waiting for the next curse or next objective. Both teams are fairly even level. Can't talk. Sorry guys. Pretty even levels right now. We have one siege camp going on top from Durotan's couch here. Goliath looking to defend this wall from Exterminator. And Atlas sniffing out the siege camp attempt by Sonic's Bro. But no one's quite in range unless they want to use their globals. Exterminator, nice spear and W on the Goliath. The Goliath is able to barrel roll out with shield. So amateur opponents are looking to capture this first objective, but they're opting to get some siege camp pressure first. Really good decision by them, since they know that no one's quite going after this objective quite yet. The siege camp gets left, even though it's almost done. Looks like there was a call to engage on the Captain Wedge when Captain Wedge tried to disrupt. So that's good value for Captain Wedge, just showing the face. Wildcard looking pretty low at half HP. Nice spear on Offish by the Sonya. Captain Wedge stunning the Sonya. Sonya gets pulled by Beautiful Holiday. SC Terminator working on Goliath here, just slamming out of their minds. 8-15, blinding the team, but amateur opponents will have to be stepping back here. Sonic's Bro trying to chip as much as they can on Captain Wedge, but that's a second curse on Durotan's couch here. Looking to push just a little bit with that siege camp in the mid lane. But it looks like Sonic's Bro, SC Terminator, and Beautiful Holiday will be able to neutralize that threat here. We do have Dahaka pushing top, looking for a bot wall. Cactus Ham trying to stack that level 1 Q onto the Dahaka. Atlas on bottom soak here. Still looking for a collapse from Durotan's couch with their globals on a hero. But I do like how they're putting each global. We have a Dahaka top, a Brightwing mid, and a Falstad bot. Which means that Captain Wedge and Offish can either roam or just take Merc camps because they know they have the global presence. So I really like the setup of the lanes here from Durotan's couch. We have the next objective, spawning bot. Now it is 2 seeds for Durotan's couch here, but as Zorul says in the chat, this is a tough seed to give. It's gonna be tough. I mean, they're even level talent tiers at 10. Can they get an interrupt? Won't be able to get an interrupt. Looks like they're opting to defend. There's a push top, but looks like we have Falstad Goliath able to clear the top lane to make way for that top guard of terror. And we have a 2 defense here from amateur opponents. While in the bot lane, we have a 3 versus 2. Sonic's Bro coming in, putting that inner beast, and just melting that Garden of Terror. In the mid lane, having just slightly more trouble, but that's okay. They got the Terror to have health. This Terror is going to get some free value here at top, just because the other 2 lanes are being defended right now. Mid Garden Terror gets taken out as amateur opponent starts to shift into the top lane. Goliath sees the rotation, comes on out. It's going to be a quick clear from amateur opponents. Not too bad, pretty good defense from amateur opponents here. They mainly lost walls, top and mid, but all the forts still remain intact, as well as the walls and fort in the bot lane. So right now it's camp time. Terminator dodging the wild card tongue. Captain Winch coming on and making use of the globals. Stun, won't be able to whirlwind, and gets taken out. Sonic looking to defend this Merc camp that was captured by Durotan's couch here. I do have Sylvanas rotating back top to match up with the Dahaka, while Joanna using uses Eternal Retaliation for more W's here, more condemns. And we do have Sonya coming back up right now from the spawn. Cactus Ham looking a little low. Can Wildcard get a... Ooh, that was a deep Cactus Ham in there. Goliath not really caring. Wildcard taking the damage, which allows Goliath... Oh! Unfortunately, Wildcard gets Light Bomb, gets condemned, and Sonics were just wailing on him. It was really unfortunate that Goliath got targeted by the fort until he got deleted. And remember, just because you're behind the fort, once you put on damage on an enemy team member, then you get targeted. So maybe Wildcard could have taken more aggro from the fort, but it's kind of tough because Wildcard was also pretty low too. So this is going to be a shrine contested for amateur opponents here. We do have Siege Camp pushing mid. Cactus Ham looking to clear it fairly quickly here while Owlfish is trying to push mid. Owlfish possibly getting ganked. Nope, doesn't get ganked. Maybe gets scared away from E-Day 15 here. It's really powerful Siege Camp pressure on the mid lane and the top lane from Durotan's couch. Zoro says, talk about going ham. Yeah, exactly. Our beautiful holiday pulls in Sonic's bro at 600 HP. Root comes out. Atlas is up. We do have 4 global heroes up. Orpheus stuck, either pushing or solo laning in this mid-bot matchup here. Now, this is a 4v3, looking to try to see if there can be a stun. There's a 2-person stun. Sonic's bro dives on in, gets the Brightwing here. Goliath not only silenced, but we do see an ETC taken out by the Greymane. We have a root on Wildcard, but nice gust by Goliath there to save Wildcard. Wildcard will get condemned here. Cactus Ham pulls out the Qs, gets the damage out. Beautiful holiday rooting Dahaka and taking out Dahaka there. Cactus Ham in a little bit of trouble, but is able to escape with the Haunting Scream, I think it's called. What is it called here? The Haunting Wave. Haunting Wave. Close, yeah, super close just with Salsa. So in that top lane. The Mutant Holiday and E-Day 15 looking to capture the second objective for their team. As Sonya, SC Terminator stealing that Bruiser camp here. Looks like it's kind of in trouble, but E-Day 15 and pals will be there to help save S Terminator from Doom. While we have Goliath in the top lane getting value, getting a fort. That's the first fort of the game. Zoro says beautiful engage. Yes, it was a beautiful engage there. Looks like Sonic's bro is taking the Bruiser camp up top. Being helped by Beautiful Holiday. We do have Leap of Faith up on the Anduin, as you can see from the icons next to Beautiful Holiday's name there. So it looks like we're going back to the 1-1-1 with the 2 roamers strategy here. False that back top to Haka, trying to clear that mid lane in order to be able to rotate to his heart's content. Atlas trying to take out this Sonya here. Can Offish land? Oh, nice stun in coming from Wedge. Good. Oh, the Wrath. Make sure to decrease the stun. SC Terminator just spinning to winning here. What build is this? This is still a slam build, so that will do it. A polymorph and a stun will take out a Terminator. And not enough time was taken up, so when the seed spawns, we'll still have 4 or 5 members of the blue team able to come up to the objective here.
Shouldn't you be gathering that seed, heroes?
Possible gank look on Atlas here. So we have the Light Bomb, misses Atlas. The jukes from not only Light Bomb, but Cursed Bullet. And that is a dead Brightwing while Captain Winch Stave dives on in to try to help. Gets taken to about 3/4 health, half health here. This damage is just nuts as the fort gets disabled by Cactus Ham. and ETC will go down here as Office tries to steal the siege camp top from amateur opponents. This fort will go down after that advantage has been taken bot. Beautiful holiday says, anybody know why my end was at 35% win rate? So we do have Sonya defending mid. Possible gank look here from Wildcard. Five people trying to rotate in, looking for... Oh, nice! They have a Blessed Shield and stuns only Dahaka. Nice gust by Goliath. Dahaka burrows in, tries to save themselves. Alfish comes out with the Eternal Jaws. Not the Eternal Jaws. The Eternal Feast. That's ults out. 4 ults. 5 ults out from amateur opponents while there's still ults coming out. We have a stage dive still. We still have a... Oh, we have a fight coming in. Stage dive is coming on in. Goliath really low here, but Sonya will be going down thanks to Atlas's polymorph. Atlas blinking here and there. Wildcard trying to Dark Swarm the enemy. Dahaka... Let's see here. Dahaka went more drag cooldown. Interesting. I like that. Just for more CC and follow-up on their team here. So there's 2 to 2 here in terms of objectives. We do have an invade on this bottom camp from Durotan's couch. Goliath coming on in. Sonicsbro getting peeled out by Beautiful Holiday as Atlas uses the bribes from Brightwing to capture that siege camp here. It's a nice aggressive play from Durotan's couch as they go and take that mid fort here. So that's 4 buildings to 4 buildings. Hey, Boomer, what did amateur opponents ban? I believe they banned Chromie and Abathur. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those Chromie and Abathur banned from amateur opponents. Alright, so Brightwing bribes another siege camp. This is going to be one macro annoying Brightwing here. As amateur opponents is posturing top, we still have potential 20s coming from both sides, but we do have the globals from Durotan's couch. So if Durotan's couch can delay this just in time, they can get 20. Offridge going in while Wrath is pop. Stage Eyes coming right on top of the objective here. Offridge getting healed by Atlas. Goliath coming in with the W on Cactus Ham. The Gus. Whoa, Gus right into the wall here with the Eternal Feast. Sonicsbro goes down. And as well as Joanna. Ooh, that was a nice combo by Goliath. And that's a small wall too. That was not an easy wall to gust into. So the Wind Tunnel not only helped secure the kill, but Offish with the follow with the Eternal Feast. Beautiful play by Durotan's couch as this objective goes on with 2 members of amateur opponents coming down. Ah yeah, Zulrules, you're right. Murky ban. Thank you for that, good sir. Alright, so we have deep pushes. The bottom lane is going to push a little bit slower as well as the top lane. But that mid lane, while it does come to the fort early, it gets taken up pretty easily here, which allows a 3-person defense by amateur opponents. But this is a 5-person push. This keep will go down for Durotan's couch here. Both heroes on the side of amateur opponents will be up in about 7 seconds. So that keep will go down. That's all they're going to go for. They might get a little bit of mid wall here. Since there's a Terra pushing bot and top, yeah, they will be going with a top wall. This Terra not able to get that much off the shields. And that bot wall looking pretty safe thanks to SC Terminator terminating that Terror. Zoro says Wind Tunnel OP. Yeah, Wind Tunnel against the wall is one of my favorite plays. I mean, it's just like a GG button just because if you can take 4, even 3 people against the wall, whew, it's nasty. There's no way to cleanse it either. I mean, I guess Sank could help, but... Alright, so we have the siege camp coming up in 13 seconds, and that means that Durotan's couch is looking for a bush gank here. S Terminator! Do we have a tongue from Wildcard? We have the stun. We have the silence from Dahaka with the Wailing Arrow coming from Sylvanas. S Terminator silences out. The Wind Tunnel against the wall here. S Terminator looking pretty helpless. Gonna get taken out. Yes, we have ETC traded for Sonya along with Sylvanas. And that is a 3-person wipe from amateur opponents here. Songsbro looking for another kill, but does not have... Does he have... Has Cursed Bullet up still. Misses the Cursed Bullet. As the Durotan's Couch is looking for a bot push, we do have, yeah, a halfway siege camp push on the mid lane here. Durotan's Couch looking to take away one siege camp from amateur opponents here. Now, this is going to be a curse probably given up for amateur opponents just because we don't have heroes coming up in about 30 seconds from amateur opponents here. Offish taking the Merc camp here, while Alice bribing this top siege camp. This is some insane lane pressure from Durotan's Couch right now with the globals.
Go and get it, would you?
Durotan's Couch will get this objective, but that's 3 chances for amateur opponents to get the one objective that they need to push really hard in these lanes. Because of the lane pressure, because of the siege camps from Durotan's Couch, gonna make it hard for amateur opponents just to get vision and also to get control of these lanes here, so they can't move around as freely. I'd say from the mid all the way out to the right. Another Merc camp coming out for Durotan's Couch in the bot lane here. It looks like a possible gank opportunity from Durotan's Couch here. So we do have Goliath looking for a wind tunnel possible use against this wall you see up in the bottom, out of the top right from Goliath here. And amateur opponents taking the safe way, ED15 taking the hard way to do some scouting here. Joanna did go team shield, did not go the self massive shield. Alright, so we have the bottom Merc camp cleared pretty easily. While Durotan's Couch is ahead on the rotation to the objective here. Amateur opponents not so far behind. So we have a lot of heroes just stealth by Atlas. Wildcard taking the hard defense. It looks like this camp will be given up so that amateur opponents will be able to take this top siege camp here. In terms of other timings, a minute 22, 249 on these bruiser camps here. 115, so there's a minute where there's going to be very little macro pressure from Durotan's Couch. It'd be a good time for some type of play from amateur opponents, maybe getting the mid keep, maybe getting the mid fort. Ooh, bush gank here. So it looks like Captain Wedge probably not bush ganking, looking to anchor the bush so that the team can push the bottom wall just a little bit. But amateur opponents not too far away. ED15 trying to scout to see where they are. Both teams playing pretty patiently here, checking bushes. No face checking right now from either team. We have a stun on the Joanna. Wildcard doesn't quite get the tongue. The Joanna's unstoppable. Bless Shield comes on out. Wind Tunnel pushes amateur opponents against the wall. ED15 taking a little bit of damage. Offish gets the Polymorph Sylvanas here. Stage Dive comes on down. Light Bomb comes out. Does not stun any heroes here. Beautiful Holiday getting hit by Captain Wedge in the back. Peels off ED15. Sonya gets stunned by the Dahaka tongue. And Sonya also goes down. That's 2 team members taken out from amateur opponents here. That's going to be an objective of Terrors marching in from Durotan's Couch. They'll look to get not only mid and bot keep here, but also the core. This is only going to be 35 seconds until the next hero spawns from amateur opponents. And we have a siege camp coming in from bot. This is going to be a tough push to defend from amateur opponents here. Alright, so it looks like the top keep will be given up as there is a clear focus on the mid keep. And Captain Wedge Atlas Wildcard positioning pretty aggressively with Goliath here. So we do have Wind Tunnel up for Falstad. Crucible comes up, lands a Wildcard, gets tongued in, but Songsbro getting saved by Beautiful Holiday. Oh, that's Bless Shield comes on out with also a splash contagion from Dahaka. Songsbro still... Oh, that's Wind Tunnel coming on out as... Oh, ED15 coming and trying to disrupt it, but there's going to be too much damage on the core. And this is GG for Durotan's Couch. It is a game 3, as Zulrul says in the chat. Let's go. That was a great game. Nice comeback from Durotan's Couch to clinch game 2. And we're going to game 3 now. I will say that the globals worked pretty well. Not for teamfight purposes until the late game, but for the purposes of just getting Merc camps. I do. I will say that sometimes when I see a solo Brightwing taking bribe, I'm kind of iffy about it. But Bright Atlas did choose the correct, did do a good job choosing Pixie Charm here, just because Dahaka went the healing, uh, level one. Orphea does have self healing too, along with Falstad, and ETC decided to go with the physical armor, but ETC still has the self healing there. So really good synergy that Durtan's Coucher drafted with their team comp. Now, I mean, with the Greymane and the Sonya, I expected a little bit more Merc Camp capture control, but because of Brightwing, because of the globals, they weren't able to get that much control on the Merc Camps, which just made it really hard to get lane pressure from amateur opponents. Game 3 hype. Chips with Salsa saying, yeah, I'm hyped about Game 3 too, and Sir Noble here cheering for Durtan's Couch. All right, I'm going to get a quick water refill while this next game gets underway. I'll be right back. You guys keep an eye on Bishop. Make sure he's not causing any shenanigans. I'm back. Bishop, did you take care of my stream? I'm gonna just munch on some Oreos here while we're waiting for game number 3. Oops. Just like crumbled all the Oreos all over me. Hmm. All right. Whew, I need that snack. All right, hope you enjoyed that small little ASMR Oreos stream for 5 seconds. And we're going to Battlefield of Eternity for game number 3. Nice brawly map. I'm liking it. Offish, also liking this choice. Cool, cool. That's something I've been hearing from streams lately on BOE is with BOE, there's a lot of times people try to prioritize it, probably in Storm League. They'll try to prioritize the Artanis, the Greymane, the Rainer, Exterminator, the Vala. But when a lot of these heroes, if you choose them, it really puts the team fight at a disadvantage. Um, sorry, I'll put you guys in the chat so you can join me to see what I'm laughing at too. Yeah, like because one of the heroes like Artanis, very strong with the amateur opponent on the objective, but in team fights, it can be really tough to make an impact sometimes as an Artanis. Raynor very strong with the Exterminator, very dive vulnerable. Just because Raynor doesn't have that much mobility, and because of all the bushes around BOE, it makes it really easy for like a good tank player, a good bruiser, a good diver, to just catch Raynor with his pants down, right? So we'll see how much race is prioritized from both of these teams. But we do have Durotan's Couch with the first pick. as a tank player myself, two tanks I really like to see in this map is Diablo, mostly because I missed Diablo's wall stun percent damage on the 16 way back in the day. I think it's like a year or 2 years ago. I love Diablo on this map because of the wall stuns potential, and also the Garrosh, just because Garrosh is able to hide in bushes to get throws like pretty easily here. So I would love to see one of those two heroes being played right now. And also both of those heroes lead into like very brawly, like team fight heavy uh team fights too. So I'm not always a big fan of the poke wars, which is probably that's one of the my weaknesses as a tank. So that's Stukov and the Falstad ban from these teams here. Cassia banned from Durotan's couch. Okay. Now bans from last game include a Chromie. Um, Brightwing was banned in the first game. Chromie was also banned in the last game. So a lot more DPS bans this game than in previous games. Yeah, last game there was a Deathwing ban too. I thought that was interesting. So we do have a Brightwing ban here. So no globals for Durotan's couch this game, but it is Battlefield of Eternity. So globals just don't matter as much. So we have Offish on Li Ming. I like the Li Ming pick here too. Li Ming has pretty okay race on the objective, but also, I mean, when Li Ming can just throw orbs from bushes, which are all over a BOE, I mean, because I'm seeing orb build a lot more than Calamity these days, and that orb reset's just going to be nuts. It's a strong first pick from Durotan's couch here. Let's see how amateur opponents responds. You have E-Day 15 with the diving Mirrodin, and Cactus Ham going Sylvanas again. All right, we go race heavy from Durotan's couch here. Rainer probably going to be Exterminator Raider at level 1 for Goliath, and then we have Wildcard on the Artanis. A lot of healer bans coming out from amateur opponents, even though they have not picked a healer themselves. We did see an Oriole. Beautiful Holiday did play a great Oriole. And Oriole's pretty strong on this map too, especially with the walls. Zoro says Ming triple bruiser time. I would love to see triple bruiser. I would love to see some CCL triple bruiser or double tank or double support. I mean, this race is just so in the favor of Durotan's couch right now. And Mirrodin is like okay with the level 4 rate like Merc camp talent. But I don't believe Sylvanas is that strong with race, so he'll be drafted for the team fight. There we go. There's the race with Sonic's Bro on Greymane. And Beautiful Holiday playing the Endo in this game. And also, Artanis pretty strong here in terms of team fight. Being able to get the blinds on the Sylvanas and the Greymane will be pretty helpful. We have more blinds coming out from Joanna, and then we have Deckard's Zone Control. So I'd say this is a pretty strong objective fight team from Durotan's couch, but they are dive. I mean, in terms of protecting from dive, I guess you have the Joanna. No, they can protect themselves from dive because of Artanis. Yeah, the Oriole band. I think that was a good band from Durotan's Couch. S Terminator with the Diva. Cool. All right, so we're heading into game number 3. I'm looking forward to this game, actually. Hey, from amateur opponents, they're just looking for just damage out the wazoo. I will say that Durtan's Couch has more burst damage with the Laming help, but their damage is going to become more sustained. Mm. So definitely it'll be on Cactus Ham and Sonic's Bro here in this game to be able to find really good picks very quickly, because I don't feel like once it's past the initial 4 to 5 seconds of a team fight, the healing is not going to be enough from Beautiful Holiday. But Beautiful Holiday can save people with a leap of faith. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I'm excited for this game. This will be a good. I like the theme of Durtan Couch's drafts. Last game they had the globals, and now they have the objective one. Whereas with I'm sure opponents is more about just overall, you know, balance, just general teams. Anyways, let's jump into both of these teams. On the side of Durtan's Couch, we have Offish on the Laming, Atlas on the Deckard, Goliath by Raynor, and Wildcard on the Artanis, and finally Captain Wedge, played by Joanna. Then on the right side, we have Beautiful Holiday playing the Anduin, Sonic's Bro on the Greymane, Cactus Ham on Sylvanas, as Terminator on the Diva, then E-Day 15 on the Mirrodin. Offish says Game 3 match of the century. Let's go, as we have a 5-person bot from amateur opponents here. Looks like Captain Wedge looking to scout any types of rotations. We're looking for his Diva pick. Nope, S Terminator decides to go top instead. Now we should see pretty... Yep, we see the amateur opponent Exterminator talents from Durtan's Couch here. We have a stacking Sylvanas here. Cactus Ham looking to stack the W quest here, just because there's a lot of potential ways to stack in a closed environment here. Goliath looking to put some pressure on Terminator, but most likely looking to bully the Diva so they can get the top camp. May allow the bot team of amateur opponent to get their bot camp. Sonic's Bro coming in for a clear. Captain Wedge condemning 2 people here. Lots of potions out. Yep, so amateur opponents responding with their own Merc camp down below, which means that top Goliath and Wildcard will take the top camp here. Captain Wedge looking to invade. This is a 3v4 here. It's going to be kind of tough. And no, that bot Merc camp will go to amateur opponents, while the top one at the same time goes to Durtan's Couch. It's going to be a, yep, disabled towers from Cactus Ham here. Oh, big orb from Offish. Siege Camp being pushed in from both lanes here. Not only bot, but top 2. That's the bot wall. Half of the bot wall going down. Not as much value here in the bot lane because of the good clear by Captain Wedge and Offish. And that Diva gets taken out. I missed that kill. I'm assuming it's a swap from Wildcard. Good job on Goliath and Wildcard with that kill there. So that's a complete top wall going down, which Cactus Ham will be responding with the defense. Will they be able to get... No, they won't be able to get the top healing fountain. So Goliath is able to rotate early to get the Bruiser camp here. And Sonic's Bro, along with Beautiful Holiday, responding in kind. I really like that play from Wildcard and Goliath there. Good job on that part. Both Bruiser camps be taken out. Goliath waiting for that time for the Immortal to spawn, maybe about 10 seconds before they get capped. Sonic's Bro and Beautiful Holiday looking for an immediate cap. Sonic's Bro heading out for the mana and the health as Goliath takes the bottom Bruiser camp. So both Bruiser camps going out nearly the same time here. The Immortals spawning in favorable positions Nope, neutral positions for both teams. Durotan's couch already preparing for the burn on the objective here. It looks like Amateur opponents also posturing for a burn too, so they're going to be racing head-to-head here. SC Terminator looking to delay and mitigate some of the damage. That'll be halftime first for Durotan's couch. And we zoom out just a little bit. Wild card and Goliath will be working on the left Immortal. This is not going to be close. Looks like this can go in the favor of Durotan's couch here. I like the harass by Terminator there, just to be a little pest. Take some damage off the objective there. Looks like we have a big team fight here as Terminator coming on in. Has the bomb almost right now. Is on Goliath in the backline here. Wildcard right deep into the enemy backline. Bomb comes on out. And as Terminator able to get out, dives on out, but gets stunned by Captain Wedge. No follow-up from the team. Looks like there's a defense prioritized from amateur opponents here. I love that block from ED15 on the Goliath here. Just to be a little pest. Make sure that the Goliath can't just stop wherever he wants. And this Immortal is going to be cleared pretty quickly by amateur opponents. Looking for a clear on that bottom well. Not quite going to get it. Captain Wedge looking really low, rooted and taken out. Nice job by Beautiful Holiday on the root there to allow Sonic Spur to confirm the kill. SC Terminator getting pretty low from Wildcard's shields on the Artanis. Not able to do much. Diva did go full metal, so it's trying to heal off the minion waves. But it's going to be pretty hard against a brawler like Artanis here. We have amateur opponents going for the bot Merc camp. Trying to get this wall that's still up. Each of the buildings at half HP. And we have another double hero clear on the top by Wildcard and Goliath. As bottom gets pushed in, trait comes out for Cactus Ham. We do have an orb missing from Offish. Drawing a trade being pulled out. Captain Wedge looking a little bit low here, but gets healed up by a plethora of healing fountains. Captain Wedge at 170, and because there was no unstoppable, Captain Wedge gets taken out there. We still have semi-healthy. Oh, nope. We only have 2 more siege camps being pushed. Can they get this? Oh, there's a stun on Liming by EDF15. Can they get this healing fountain here? Sonic Spur working on the Liming, now working on the healing fountain here. As there's a push up top, Cactus Ham and S Terminator defending against Wildcard and Goliath. Nice switch by Wildcard as Goliath confirms the kill. Nice kill from this duo right here. This is a powerful duo as Goliath gets a kill on Cactus Ham. Nice play by Goliath. Woo! Nice job, nice job. I really like this duo, Wildcard and Goliath here, just taking control of that top lane, forcing the bot lane to come and rotate top. And because of the ability of Wildcard and Goliath to force the rotation top, they do get an early lead on this objective here. And not going to be even that much being chipped away from this Immortal by amateur opponents. 9s are halfway, so 10s are halfway for both teams here. So we're probably not going to see level 10. Nope. Looks like Durotan's couch not trying for level 10 either. So we have Jonah coming in deep. SC Terminator in the middle of the team has bomb ready. Bomb comes on out. This is a Raider kill. Oh, that Durotan's couch team is pretty low. SC Terminator doing a good job zoning out the enemy team here. That's 1 down for Durotan's couch. SC Terminator day 15 looking to zone out so that Sonic's Bro can go down bot in order to work on that Immortal. Wildcard coming on in. ED15 gets swapped out. Captain Wedge trying to stun the entire enemy team here. Gets a 2-man condemn. Root comes on out. Root's a diva. Captain Wedge getting chipped down by SC Terminator looking very low. Oh, and there's a stun by Artanis, and Artanis is taken out. ED15 dives on in. We have a low diva here. Root coming out. Lands on 2. Good peel by Atlas. Wailing Arrow comes on out. Does not hit any heroes here. And there's still zoning by amateur opponents. We have 3,924 HP left on this Immortal here. Atlas trying to get some damage and some root here. Cactus Ham diving on in. Gets taken out. This is a very ambitious dive by Cactus Ham. So SC Terminator also looking very low as amateur opponents has to be forced out. And the objective will go for the side of Durotan's couch here. Oh, and a kill on E-Day 15 by Goliath. Goliath says welcome back and welcome back to the dead. Captain Wedge taking both heal gloves as the Immortal will be going up into the top. Now we don't have mirrored in for a good 10 seconds here. While both talents are on level even talent tiers and even levels, this Immortal coming up will make it a little bit more difficult, especially since we have Wildcard in the bot lane. Pushing and trying to go for that bot lane. It's going to be tough too because Wildcard has, followed through and amateur opponent to take that top bot forward down. We have Hyperion coming on, get some damage on the buildings here. Lornado coming out, not quite hitting any heroes, but does a good job of zoning it. The top wall goes down. We have a root on EDA15. EDA15 able to hop on out. SC Terminator gets stunned out by the Immortal. SC Terminator not scared though. Zoning out the top team. EDA15, Beautiful Holiday, and SC Terminator. Well, Sonic's Bro looking to chase the enemy team here. EDA15 right in the middle of the action. As SC Terminator is looking to clear out the Immortal, we have a chase from amateur opponents. Everybody's blinded. Cactus Ham diving on in, trying to get this kill on Joanna. 5 people just chasing top. While Wildcard in the bot, pushing in the lanes. We have a stun. Oh, Lightning Bomb does stun. Mirrodin does go down, so no tanks are available. Cactus Ham gets out, enables some resets by Afish. Sonic's Bro getting hit by the Lornado here. Probably another Leeming reset. Oh, Jukes, and there's another Leeming reset as Afish takes out Grammy. That's 3 down for amateur opponents here. Wildcard, instead of going for the wall, will take a camp down instead. Let's keep us down to only 1,470. Zoro's clutch interrupt on the Dwarf Toss. I did miss that, but that probably led to the kill, so thanks for pointing that out there, Zoro Rules. EDA 15 is back, along with the rest of the team. They are down one level, one talent tier down. So it looks like we do have an engage. Oh, Wildcard looking for the big brain swap here. So we do have an engage coming from top. They're trying to take advantage of other talent tiers and take down this 1,470 HP fort. Wildcard gets the swap interrupted here. Goliath is bulleted, stunned, silenced by Wailing Arrow, stunned by Lightning Bomb. Diva Bomb is out. Doesn't quite hit anybody. Wildcard right in the middle of the enemy team here. Swaps out for some shields. Doesn't get the shields. Decker Root rooting just Diva. And Gramming also goes down. Beautiful Holiday low along with the rest of the enemy team here. It's a 4v4, but now it's a 4v3. Leeming goes out. Diva's mech is out too. EDA 15 pretty low here. That keep is at 382. Just a hit from Raynor. Yes, and that is a keep down for Durotan's Couch. Now, still 14 to 13 level lead here. EDA 15 looking for some stacks and does complete that baseline quest. As Atlas, Goliath, and Captain Witch start to posture for the objective here. It's in a favorable position while Amateur Opponents goes for the Merc Camp. Captain Witch will be sitting here, anchoring the objective to make sure there's no shenanigans going on here. Blinds the people on the Bruiser Camp, while I see Terminator will be clearing the bot lane for some lane pressure in bot, just to relieve it. Alright, the first halftime goes to Durotan's Couch here. Amateur Opponents stuck because Sylvanas is not yet up. Songsborg trying to... Oh, there's that Blessed Shield from Joanna. The stun, the switch by Wildcard. And, oh, nice peel by Beautiful Holiday. We have a stun on the Leeming and Light Bomb, and Leeming is down. Along with the Joanna here, Sonic's Bro coming in on Wildcard. Wildcard looks like he'll be dead too. That's 3 down from Durotan's Couch here. What a switch around from Amateur Opponents. SC Terminator right in the middle of the team, trying to get Goliath here. Goliath pretty much in a tough position. Will EDA 15 be able to get a stun? The root misses, the stun hits, and Goliath body block forced to go to the left. SC Terminator taken out. Will EDA 15 be able to get this kill? And the heals are just too much, along with the Ruby from Atlas. Good save on Goliath by Atlas here, but that does allow Amateur Opponents to come in with their own push on this objective. Now all 4s are up for Durotan's Couch, so this is a breath of fresh air for Durotan's Couch here as they try to go for their Bruiser Camp. This will help with the bot lane pressure here because we do have 2 cats on bot, which are going to be cleared by Cactus Sam and his Terminator. We do have 5 people from Durotan's Couch, shifting on up to just 3 from Amateur Opponents here. Durotan's Couch looking to clear this pretty quickly. We have the Goliath and we have Wildcard just hamming down on this Immortal. Immortal's already down to nearly half health here. Diva going to come up a little bit late on this objective. Looks like they might not even get the top 4 unless there's a kill. Bullet does miss. Captain looking for a follow-up stun on the root. Oh, the switch doesn't come quite through. So only half of the top fort gets taken. 16s does get popped for Durotan's Couch, which means that the amateur opponents will have to try to soak till 16. Looks like top Merc camp being taken by Durotan's couch here as amateur opponents responds with their own. Durotan's couch on their way though. They're about 7 seconds away from getting to this bottom Merc camp. And 16's popped up for amateur opponents. Durotan's couch here just playing the map, just being very patient. They know they have the advantage here. Not only cat advantage because of the fort and the keep that's available top, but also this Merc camp that's pushing, which allows a little bit of a Hyperion play on this bottom keep. That wall goes down instantly. Possibly going for this keep here. Keep is down to 3/4 HP. Good damage on that keep. Just preparing that keep for the next Immortal. Yeah, Arabiz. Those were some nice clutch kills from amateur opponents there. Yeah, comeback hype. Let's do it. All right, Joanna dives on in. EDA 15 rooted. Stuns wildcard though. Nice peel by the Anduin there. Light Bomb comes on out. Stuns 2. Rainer is stuck. No, nope. Nobody hardly gets hit by Diva's Bomb except for wildcard here. Sonic's Bro in a little bit of trouble. Sylvanas E comes on out. Sonic's Bro doesn't get swapped by wildcard. And everybody gets out just in time except Diva is still dead. And this allows Durotan's couch again to get an early lead on this Immortal. EDA 15 and friends looking for a flank. Nope, they're just looking to clear the top. EDA 15 just stacking that level 4 quest. And since Diva's not going to be up for 10 seconds, oh, we have a possible invade by... Nope, Durotan's couch looking instead to get a full Immortal since Diva is going to be too far out to help defend against this objective fight. Now this is going to be a very quick play they have to make. Durotan's couch does see that the Bruiser is up, but instead of invading, they decide to just go where the Immortal is. Now, Durotan's couch did prepare this keep, which is at 3/4 health, and there's no wall. So this Immortal is going to be able to shred through that keep. This is going for a possible core play. Durotan's couch coming in deep. Bullet on the Joanna, and there's a stun and a root. Oh, and there's a blind. Sonic's Bro getting out with just 200 HP here. Let's see Terminator on the back line, just harassing Offish and Goliath. Sonic's Bro just looking so low. And then we have a full Immortal coming out here. Not only is Sonic's Bro Beautiful Holidays also very low right now. This is a full Immortal here, just wailing on the keep. SC Terminator still in the back line, looking to decrease some damage here. Good job, which also increased the healing with that level 16 diverting power. We still have half a shield for this Immortal here. Gotta be careful. If they chase too far, this Immortal is going to try to take some core damage here. Wild card, shields are out. And we'll be able to... No, the shield doesn't save it. The Diva mech is out too. The shields didn't come up in time for wild card. This Immortal has taken out the shields, taking it down to 92%. We'll take it down to about 70% before it gets taken out. Good defense from amateur opponents. Good catch on wild card there. In order to defend for another day, but again, this is tough because now there are no buildings, no keeps, no forts for amateur opponents here. Well, all buildings are intact for Durotan's couch. So there has to be a play because there's level lead for Durotan's couch here. So they're taking the top camp because they're looking for a fort play. I would like to see them push this just a little bit just because they have Sylvanas to disable the trait and it's a 4v5. This allows some time for Taz to come up. So they will be able to take that fort, it looks like. But I'm hoping that they can get this top wall too. Durotan's couch looking to get the bottom siege camp here. But yeah, it's going to be no big deal because amateur opponents looking to just play back a little bit and just play for 20s. They do go back to clear both Merc camps here. Both teams on Merc camp clearing duty. Definitely Durotan's couch will get level 20 by this next objective fight, but it's going to be tough to save for amateur opponents. They're going to be quite a far away. Unless they can get a team fig. They need to force this fight before level 20 here. There are EDA 15 and NSC Terminator looking to scout the bushes here, trying to see where the enemy team is. Captain Wedge anchoring in this bush, sees EDA 15 coming on in. EDA 15 gets a stun on Wildcard, and the bullet comes out. Oh, beautiful holiday looking really low. Wailing arrow hits 4. Nice, beautiful, nice arrow by Cactus Ham. And ED15 on the back line here, rooted on the Diva. And the Joanna goes down. Very nice kill by amateur opponents. Diva Bomb comes on out. Wildcard looking a little bit low, looking in trouble. Shields come up for Wildcard, and Wildcard will also go down. This is such a comeback. That was down level 20s from amateur opponents. They were able to get it before the Durotan's couch teammates were able to get to level 20 and pick those talents. As you can see, Deckard and Artanis here, some have picked their level 20. So that was a nice team fight, down levels from amateur opponents there. That's how you force a fight. Both lanes, top and bottom, still okay. I mean, we have 2 catapults down bot. 2 catapults won't take the core, but it will make it difficult for this push to be as effective, even though they are going to get a full immortal here. Beautiful Holiday getting stunned, even though Beautiful Holiday is trying to get back for some mana and health. Cactus Ham also going back for some mana. That is going to be 3 cats, so they do have to defend this merc, or this minion wave here. Soul Roll says, yo, yeah. That was quite a comeback fight for amateur opponents there. Alright, this is a full immortal going in. Artanis is going to be a little bit late from Durotan's couch, but 5 members of amateur opponents are ready to push on in. Goliath getting chugged down to a quarter health, but gets healed up pretty easily. SC Terminator hasn't picked a level 20 yet, and is going for reducing that spell damage. So SC Terminator going to get really tanky with his level 20 build here. You have a Rewind Mirrodin double Leap of Faith from Beautiful Holiday. Now we have Hyperion coming on out. Shield's almost down on this immortal here. SC Terminator doing a good job of decreasing this damage here. I'm going for a possible keep play. This will be great for amateur opponents, just even things out. The Sun on the Joanna. Joanna's unstoppable, gets popped. Wildcard gets hit by the bullet, has a healing fountain to make up for it. Immortal is down to half health here, while also this keep is down to about an 1/8 of health. They will get this keep here, looking to push in a little bit more. No Diva Bomb yet, but Diva is right in the middle of the team. Nice Wailing Arrow on the Decker so that Decker can't heal themselves. Good play by Cactus Ham here. Goliath trying to shred this Immortal. ST Terminator on the back line here, just minimizing the damage. I love this ST Terminator play. That Diva mech is out, so we have a low Sonics Bro. We have a Diva that's out of mech form. Captain Wedge, Goliath, and Alpish looking for some resets. Oh, the orb doesn't quite hit Sonics Bro, but they're looking to go. Is it 3v5? Are they looking to come back? They're posturing. They're looking for a possible pick. They have 30 seconds if they want to make something happen before Deckard comes on out. It looks like they're going to try to make that core play. SC Terminator trying to wail on the core now. Sonics Bro clean the minion waves. SC Terminator looking really low. Looks like they're not going to try to go get it because there are 2 katas and not a third one on the core. Joanna is up. Deckard is up in 10 seconds, and that forces amateur opponents to go on back. I really feel like they had a couple more minutes for this kata to make it 3 katas on this core, but you know, they're trying to play it safe because they've been winning the past 2 team fights here. They won the team fight up top lane, they won the team fight at the objective, so they're looking to just put more confidence in their team fight abilities to just roll over Durotan's couch again. So right now there is 1 building advantage, 1 keep that's going to be pushing pressure on the top lane here for Durotan's couch. So slight advantage here, plus the core is down to 67%. Just also said leaming damage defense is so good, yes, especially with this Triumvirate orb cooldown. It's just insane and nuts. And we do have a Calamity orb build here. So teleport build for the Leaming, just to juke some special stuff. Both teams opting to race. You have Joanna trying to disrupt. And, oh, that was a nice Artanis blind just to slow down the Immortal race. So I like that decision by Wildcard. There is going to be another Suppression Pulse Arch coming on up from Artanis here. So it's going to be favoring Durotan's couch here. So that's why Amateur Opponents is coming on in to go in for the team fight. Artanis gets rooted. Bullet comes out. And Wildcard looking really low here. Shields come on out. E-Day 15 gets taken out, deleted by Goliath. And the more natives come on out one after another. Hyperion just harassing amateur opponents here as there's a race going on by Durotan's couch for their Immortal. Sonic's Bro chipping away at the enemy team. So SC Terminator minimizing damage here. but it's looking like it's going to be tough because now there's Mercamp pushing in the bot lane into amateur opponents here. Nice stun by SC Terminator on the Tannis here. So the wild card does go down. The lightning bomb does not hit anybody, but Goliath also does go down to Captain Witch and Atlas and Akish trying to hold the fort. But were they able to get? That's 2,070 left. Oh, Captain Witch trying to pitch, trying to get it 650, 599, 519. Oh, and so not only do we have, oh, this is 18% core, so they might get the immortal, but the core is saved by 2%. Oh my gosh. Holy. Oh, what a save from amateur opponents as they go straight to courses. 5 members are down. SC Terminator and Songs Pro doing work. That was an insane defense by amateur opponents as SC Terminator and Songs Pro clinching the win. 2% on the core as well as 519 from the immortal. What a game by amateur opponents and Durotan's couch. GG's. Really, really nice team fight there. Woo! Zorul's, that emoji is perfect. Oh my gosh. Whew! Let's go into the game summary here. I'll let you guys take a look while I set up an interview. NGH. Let's see, lobby 3, get an interview ready. All right, let's look at the game summary here. So, I mean, early in the game, the Durotan's couch team, they had a really good early lead. They had the level lead, they had the kills lead, and because of their race, they were able to take, at one point, 3 out of the buildings out from amateur opponents, and they had 4 of their buildings still left over. But from the side of amateur opponents, able to clinch this team fight, starting with the team fight in the top lane, as well as the team fight in the objective for that next to last objective. It was a really good job from eDay15 diving on in. Diva, SC Terminator harassing the backline, which allows Sylvanas on Cactus Bro and Songs Bro on the Grey Main to really one-shot one hero down. And once the amateur opponents was able to get one down with the Cursed Bullet combo, it was just like a snowball effect from amateur opponents. So really amazing comeback. But also, I will say, good 4-man defense by amateur opponents, preventing Captain Wedge on the Joanna from getting that hit from the the interview's here, getting the hit from the immortal, but also Cactus Ham from saving the core for 2%. All right, so in just a second, we're going to have an interview with Butte Holiday. 1 second here. All right, so Beautiful Holiday, can you hear me?
I can. Hello.
Hello, congrats on that game number 3 on the 2-1 victory. How is your team feeling right now?
Not great, to be honest. That was extremely stressful. I mean, again, that is a perfect example of a team that their stats and their standings do not reflect how good of a team they really are. So all of the props to DC there. Your couch is comfy. And we hope you'll share it with us. But again, that team is like, do never let this be a lesson to anybody. Not that we underestimated them by any means. We had so much scouting. We had no idea what they were gonna do. They play literally everything. So props to them. I mean, that was just a sweat-filled series.
Yeah, that was a very kind shout out. And Zul Rules, who's watching, was watching the game, did mention that your nickname should be Bu Humble Day because of your humility and humbleness. But
Oh, thank you.
yeah, we can work on backwards. That game 3, what were the comms like when you were trying to fend Joanna from taking the immortal and when Cactus Ham went back to the base?
Yeah, actually, Cactus got stopped by a catapult. So he couldn't back and he didn't realize it. And so he was like trying to help us in the team fight, and we're like, we just need to kill Joe. I almost started going back, but then Shane, actually, I think it was Shane or Greymane, I can't remember, got a kill on, I think it was Ming maybe or Rainer, and we're like, stay. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was so tunneled on the katas on the core. I was barely paying any attention to my team. And I felt really bad. I literally just wasn't sure what to do, but our team clutched it out. Shane clutched it out, was able to slow down, I think, the Rainer and the Ming, and Ide and Sonics were able to secure that kill, which was really big. And we just were able to chunk down the Joe. I think Sonics had a bullet, so I'm not sure if he did. Maybe he did. I'm sorry. That game just like word vomit. I promised I wouldn't ramble on and on, so I'm just gonna stop it there.
No, this is it's not rambling because it's very interesting. I missed a couple of those things like Cactus Ham being stopped by the catapult, and as a caster, my attention was focused on you guys stopping Joanna. And even Sonics Pro in the chat says, "I think that game took years off my life." It
Yeah, I don't
it's
have any more years. Being a healer, my lifespan is 30, so I'm gonna die in about 4 years. So that game just took, maybe 6 to 8 months off of it. So thanks for that, DC. Thanks for that.
that was a nail biter of a game three. I mean, because it's interesting with game one and game two, which are also very good games. I mean, we'll go to game two. That was quite a draft that they had with the four globals and the Orphean game two. And I will say that the drafts that you guys had, all three games, were kind of like well-rounded drafts. So when
hmm
you had well-rounded drafts against the global, I mean, what was the reaction that you guys had once the draft phase was done?
Well, first of all, I'm a little ashamed of you, DC. There are several other globals available, and poor Orphea, didn't get to travel around the world with the rest of you. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
We
like the
were
forgotten
so
child.
yeah, exactly. Man, mother hates her, and now you guys are abandoning her. No, I'm just kidding. So they had a lot of invade pressure, and they had a lot of map presence pressure. So
Mhm.
clearly, they were ganking a lot. We just needed to make sure we got camps out and on time. Um, I forgot who played Falstead in that game, but for any of you people scouting for DC, if you let this individual have Falstead, you are setting yourself up for an extremely difficult game. Like that Falstead, like the global, the damage they put out, the Gus, our combo was completely nullified by that Gust. Like we tried to bait it out, but it was not. He was holding it, or they were holding it very well. So team fighting was going to be really difficult for us. So we needed to make sure we maintained a macro presence that at least matched theirs. Um, and if we could get a couple picks here and there from an aggressive engage, which we managed to do a couple times, and that won us a couple objectives, but
Mhm.
we really struggled to get a lot of advantage with that because of their map presence. So, I mean, at any point, Dahaka can burrow. If he just died, he can burrow top and he's there, or Falstead can fly. Like it doesn't, So a kill is worth a little bit less for us,
Mhm.
unless we can get more. So that's kind of what we had to do in the strat department. I think.
Yeah, I mean, giving props to Goliath on the Falstad there, and Afish on the Orphea, like the Eternal Feast Falstad combo was just that was nuts to watch. And I remember Goliath with the Falstad just wind tunneling you gets like the smallest wall in
Yeah.
Garden of Terror, so it was really good play. But speaking of good play, you played an awesome Ariel in game one of Braxis, which also led to respect ban in game three, because your Ariel was banned in game three, which I was wondering if you were gonna get. Is Brax
I was surprised a little bit. I really wasn't expecting the Ariel on that on in the third band. To be completely honest, I was expecting not that my Anduin was great game two by any means, but Anduin's a more we've played Anduin more consistently. So I was kind of a little bit surprised, and it crossed my mind. My girl crossed my mind. So sad to see her go, but
Is the five head play trying to ban in the third get the ban in the third game by playing something that's not your main healer in the first game? So I'll take that as a
there you go.
smart play.
Maybe I tried to bait it out. It was all calculated.
Well, I want to say I don't want to take too much of your time, but that was an amazing series played by you guys. Like amazing game 3, game 2, and a game 1. And before we leave, are there any final words or shout outs that you want to give out?
I mean, again, I'm gonna shout them out again. They deserve like all of the praise for that entire series. I mean, Durotan's couch, like your couch is comfy. You guys are awesome and funny and always great to play against. And well, maybe it didn't feel like that for us that series. That you guys are great, but you guys are classy. You're fun. And to anyone watching, like again, never ever underestimate them. They have a lot of things they can pull out. So yeah, props to you guys. Really great series. Thank you so much for casting. We're really excited when the sexiest caster in NGS picked our game up. Oh my god, everyone was so excited. So thank you so much for casting, and anyone that stuck around to watch us. I know Ouija is watching right now, and I know some of the members of POA are watching. So much appreciated for anybody that came and supported us, as well as Durotan's couch and NGS. So those are all the shout outs I got. Like I said, I don't want to ramble on. I'm the rambler here,
You're
so I don't
not
want.
rambling. This is like hearing you talk is entertaining. So please,
Oh, I
if we
appreciate
get
that.
to interview you again, please, the spotlight is yours, and you have some fans in the chat, so they want to
Oh
hear from
boy.
you.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know if they want to hear from me. I could
Well,
talk their ear off if they want me to.
all right. So does that mean next time it's going to be beautiful holiday story time? Got it.
Maybe I will enlighten you with a story if you guys want. I'll have to think of one that's entertaining. I'm
Sounds
not very
good.
entertaining. I live a very boring life, but my team makes me happy. So my team
Well,
keeps me entertained.
chat, including Aphis, Zorals, and Sonic's Bro, says they think you're sexy. So you have some fans. You have some fans.
They're talking about you.
No,
I
they're
don't know
not
what you're
talking.
talking about. They are. They're 10% talking about you.
Well, I appreciate you coming on for the interview. Thank you so much. Exciting game to cast, and I can't wait to see you in your future games.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you so much. Everyone have a great night.
All right. Thanks, beautiful holiday. All right. Sexy viewers, sexy game players, sexy Dirt Hands Couch, and sexy amateur opponents. Thank you guys for watching and cheering on these two teams. That was an insane game 3. Holy mother F. I am out of breath here. So let's have you guys raid somebody. Yeah, Fizz, I was hoping for a story time too. She's so humble, isn't she? I wanted to hear more of like what her team's thought process was from game 3, like during the final thoughts. And so yeah. Okay, so I've never hosted Ice X before. He's streaming in Div E team. So I'm gonna send you guys on over there. But while I'm loading this up, yo, Zurul's Dershane Train. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Zulrules, Sonics Bro, at Fisty, 8-bit output, the Boomer, Arbiz, Chips with Salsa. There's one more. Oh, Seventh Ace too, and Sir Noble and Black Cat. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream and making it a good time. And sorry if I missed anybody, but I don't know what I'm going to be casting next. But I know that I'm going to send you guys over to Ice X02. Okay. Going to... Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, we're going to raid. I feel like I'm such a noob at this. All right, so while the raid's happening with this 30-second delay, let's see. Seven of you guys are going on over. Again, thank you guys for tuning on in. Much appreciated. And yeah, if you guys need me to cast any replays, by the way, please feel free to let me know. I'd be more than happy to cast replays. And until next time, hopefully I'll be casting your games too, or I will be seeing you guys in Storm League. So until then, take it easy.